Hello, Miss Shannon's class. I am going to read Abiyoyo. This is a very interesting book. Hopefully you like it. One time, there was a little boy who played the ukulele, which was a very small guitar. Around town, he'd go clink, clack, clunk, clink, clack, clunk, and the grown-ups would say, "Take that thing out of here, it hurts my ears." But not only that, the boy's father got in trouble too. The boy's father was a magician. That means he does magic. He used a magic wand and he would go zip, zap, zoop, and make things disappear. But he played too many tricks on people. He'd come up to someone about to drink a nice cold glass of something, and zoop, the glass would disappear. If the glass disappears, all the stuff in the glass would have to fall on the person. Someone doing a hard job of work, zip, zap, zoop, comes up the father with a magic wand, and he makes the saw disappear right in the middle of him cutting. That's not very nice. He'd come up to someone about to sit in a chair after a hard day's work and go zoop, zap, and he'd make the chair disappear, which would make the man fall on his bottom. And that's not nice. People said to the father, "You get out of here too. Take your magic wand and your tricks and your son and just get." The boy and his father were ostracized, which means they were kicked out. They wanted them to leave the town. Now in this town, they used to tell stories. The old people used to tell stories about the giants that lived in the old days. They used to tell them about a giant called Abiyoyo. They said he was as tall as a tree and could eat people up. Of course, nobody believed this story, but they told it anyways. One day, the sun rose blood red over the hill, and first people got up and looked out their window. They saw a great big shadow in front of the sun, and they could feel the whole ground shake. Who was coming? Abiyoyo. Women screamed. Strong men fainted. "Run for your lives! Abiyoyo's coming!" He comes to the sheep pasture. He grabs a whole sheep. He comes to the cow pasture. He grabs a whole cow. Men yelled, "Grab your most precious possessions and run, run, run!" So people are leaving their houses. They're fleeing their houses to get away from him. Just then, the boy and his father woke up. "Hey, Pa, what's coming over the fields?" "Why, son, that's Abiyoyo." "Oh, if only I could get him to lie down and I could make him disappear." So the dad had a thought. The dad said, "You know what? I'm a magician. I can make things disappear." But first he needed Abiyoyo to lay down. The boy says, "Come with me, Pa," and he grabbed his father by one hand, and the father had the magic wand in one hand, and the boy got his ukulele, and they ran across the field. So they're going to go try to save the town. The people yelled, "Don't go near him. He'll eat you alive." They're telling the father and his son to stop. There was Abiyoyo, his long fingernails. He had long fingernails because he never cut them. He had slobbery teeth because he didn't brush them. And his feet stunk because he never washed them. And his hair was all matted and knotty because he didn't comb it. And he raised up his claws. And just then the boy whips out his ukulele and he starts to play. Abiyoyo, 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 Abiyoyo. Well, you know what the giant did? He had never heard a song about himself before. A foolish grin, he smiled, spread over his face, and the giant started to dance. Abiyoyo, 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 Abiyoyo. And the boy played faster. Abiyoyo, 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 Abiyoyo. And the faster he played, the faster Abiyoyo danced. Abiyoyo, 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 Abiyoyo. The giant got out of breath. He was so tired. He staggered and he fell down on the ground. And up steps the father and he goes, Zoop, zap, zoop. And what happened to Abiyoyo? He disappeared. People looked out their windows. He's gone. Abiyoyo's disappeared. The people ran across the fields. They lifted the boy and his father up on their shoulders and said, Come back to town and bring your ukulele. We don't care anymore. And they all sang, Abiyoyo, 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 Abiyoyo. And they carried them back to town. Abiyoyo, 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 Abiyoyo.